Very unfortunate incident. If you could tell us what happened and how did it go about?
See, there were about totally 22 trekkers from Bengaluru who went on this 8-9 day trek. On the third or fourth day, which happened to fall on June 3rd, they started from Lamtal camp. They went up to Sahasratal. Tal means a small water body. They were returning to Lamtal camp. While on their way back, the weather started deteriorating. It started with snow, then wind picked up, it turned into a blizzard, and also at the same time, fog descended. So, visibility dropped, temperature dropped, and they could not move at all in severe cold temperature. So, they couldn't reach their camp at all. So, they were stranded en route in an open area without any protection. So they were forced to spend the night in an open area. So in the night, due to the cold and extreme weather, some of them succumbed to the elements. And this happened on June 3rd. June 4th, one of the guides started off from there to find a point where they could get mobile signal. By the time they got mobile signal and intimated to us, it was in the night of the 4th of June. Immediately, we alerted Uttarakhand government. Our officers in Karnataka coordinated with Uttarakhand officers. Over the night, we intimated Army, Air Force. So, on the morning of 5th of June, we had mobilized 4 choppers of private and military. So, the rescue operation started on the very morning of 5th, and by 7:30 in the morning, the helicopters had reached the accident site, and we managed to rescue some of them on that day, all of the living ones on that day, and some of the bodies on June 5th. And the remaining bodies were recovered today morning. All the bodies were transported to Dehradun. The bodies are now being by road transported to Delhi, and from Delhi they will be flown into Bengaluru tomorrow morning. In the meantime, all the 13 surviving passengers, we brought them to Bengaluru directly from Dehradun. It's an unfortunate episode, an unexpected episode, and it's cost 9 lives. And our Chief Minister Sri Siddaramaiah ji instructed us that whatever is possible from the government side, we must do to help these people in distress. And fortunately, Uttarakhand government responded to our request, and we were able to do rescue in as brief a time as possible. If there was any delay, probably it would have cost more lives, but nevertheless, it's a tragic episode, and my condolences to the members of the families who have lost their members. And we are doing everything we can from the government side to help these people during the crisis.
So you've been with the family members. How is their health condition? How is their mental condition? Also because they've gone through a lot.
Physically, all the surviving 13 members are in good health. However, they've gone through a lot of trauma because they saw 9 people succumb uh, to death in front of them. And some of the surviving ones were also fighting between life and death. So they have gone through a lot of distress. While their physical health is fine, but probably it will take some time for them to come out of the distress that they have gone through. Of course, they are fortunate and happy that they were able to come out alive. But at the same time, they are very saddened by the loss of their own friends who have been friends for a long time. So it will take probably some time for them to recover.
Will we see the government giving any compensation or any of that sort for them?
Government has, we have made sure that all the arrangements are made for their rescue from the mountain site uh, to Dehradun, and from Dehradun to Bengaluru. And bodies are also being, brought to Bengaluru. and bodies will be transported to all the way to their houses tomorrow morning as and when the bodies arrive. And we have so far taken care of all their needs.
So a lot of people have said that people should not have gone. They knew the weather was this bad. Why would they do something like this? So how do you respond to them, and how do you say people?
No, look, I'm not an expert on that subject. Uh, our job as a government, we have tried to help people in distress, and there is a moral responsibility on government to look out for people, those who are in distress. And at this moment, and yesterday and today, our priority was to reach out to the people who are in distress and do everything we can. I will not at this point get into debates on what should be done, what shouldn't be done, and all that. But that's their choice.
Sir, can I speak to you for a minute, sir? I'm joined by Mr. S.K. Mehta, one of the team members who have come here to receive the trekkers who have come from Uttarkashi, from Uttarakhand, sir. Sir, if you could first tell us what happened over there and how did you get to know about this incident?
The message came from one of the leaders of the team who came down to inform that there was a weather close up, and total darkness was there and the team could not see anything. So they were stranded there, and one of them managed to come down and inform that team is stranded. So thereafter we approached the government of Karnataka to organize the rescue and all that. That's the way it has happened. And the tragedy is because of hypothermia, because extreme coldness they have been exposed, and because of that it has happened. Otherwise, it was a very ordinary trek, not any major climb or anything, and that's the way it is.
But then, if so many people lost their life, was it because of the weather condition that was bad that they got stuck there, or it was
Purely yes, exactly because of the extreme bad weather which suddenly happened, where they were returning, and then the weather overnight, collapsed in the sense. Then it became snowfall was there, rain was there, and blizzards was there, and they could not see even a foot beyond. With that, they were exposed to that, so they were forced to stay in the wilderness, and that is why they were exposed to extreme coldness. And hypothermia is another problem where it hits your lungs and brain, and unfortunately all of them were strong and good enough, but then against nature we are no match. But,
so all of them are from Bangalore, or they are from different parts of Karnataka?
all are from Bangalore.
All are from Bangalore. Alright, sir. Now, how did the government, when you approached the government, were they quick enough to get in touch with the
Yes,
people there?
yes. We are highly thankful to the government of Karnataka and DC Uttarkashi, who went all the way in organizing the rescue team. And Indian Mountaineering Foundation also, we are grateful. And they managed to have the heli service. And Indian Air Force got also involved in rescuing the team. And 13 people came safely to the base camp. And 9 bodies were airlifted and brought to Dehradun, from Dehradun to Delhi, and we are expecting the bodies to come in early morning tomorrow.
So now, what will be your programs? And now these people are coming. Are you guys taking them somewhere? And how will we see the funeral procession?
We are informing, no procession and all that. We are
Funeral of the.
yeah, we are informing the family members and who will also be here, and the bodies will go to their respective places. And it is up to the individual family as to how they are going to do it. From our side, probably we'll have a condolence prayer meeting.
Ma'am, I just want to know, how did you get to know about the incident and what happened over there?
No, our communication is there. No, we are all still the members, and we are all many of them are very active, and we are the oldest members of that association, and we still keep in touch with everybody, almost except the new ones who are coming, because I have left my activity. But my friend who was doing the activity, even to this day, she has done hundreds of climbing and trekking and even local treks and outside India. She has gone to Tanzania, and her body is arriving tomorrow. So I am really, I don't know what to say. I'm very sad because we were together for quite a long time.
You stopped going and she still continued.
She still
So
continues.
she must be of your age.
My
What
age
is?
only, same age. We both were same age. Just few months this side, other side.
So she still had that vigor to
She,
go.
she developed that vigor. Even to this day, she builds up her stamina every day. She does swimming, she does cycling, she does walk.
What happened? Did they tell you how did this incident happen?
All this has come in the papers already on the YouTube, everything. I am also just going through that only. Because we are not able to contact the exact people there. They are busy tracing the bodies and doing formalities and bringing it back. So, pakka information when they arrive now.
But all of them have been rescued for now.
No, out of 22 members, 9 members expired, and the rest of them who are alive, they are coming now. We have come to receive them.
सर आप भी कई सालों से ट्रैकिंग कर रहे थे जैसा आप हमें बताया जो जगह गए थे वो कितना डिफिकल्ट जगह है और उसके बाद
difficult nahi hai. There are more difficult places where they have gone and come back. This is not that difficult, but bad weather made that place very difficult. We can't predict the weather, isn't it? You have seen, I have seen in Bangalore how the weather is changing. Today, we never expected such a heavy rain while coming. Though certain amount of prediction is there, but nature is nature.
So, sir, how are these people who passed away unfortunately associated?
All good, all disciplined, all trained. But in front of nature, what are we? We are most insignificant, nothing. We are standing here, suddenly if there's something collapses, tell me, where are we? Where can we go?
But how are they associated to you because you're also from the
I'm a very old man from the beginning. These are all youngsters who have come. This Ashavati was at least 10 years, 15 years younger to me. We used to go together. They were all children. I'm like a grandfather in the society.
What a real great help. First time in our association.